911 GT3.
It looks outstanding. It's really a great car. It's a great improvement over the predecessor. Core in the GT3 is to have a car that is very entertaining, very driver involving, that addresses all the senses.
GT car is always improvement also on aerodynamic side, and the main focus was in the front, and so we could increase the level of downforce again without adding any resistance. And also in the rear, a different look. We optimized the wing again, and this makes the car from an aerodynamical standpoint more efficient.
Got about a 20% more downforce on the car while maintaining the same coefficient drag, which is quite an achievement.
And for sure the biggest changes under the hood you cannot see is the engine. If I look at the Cup car that we presented in Paris last year, the engine is really the same, even body, suspension and all these things, it's pure race car. And this is, I think, really the unique point on the GT3.
New crankshaft, we have a new cylinder head, we have new valve train, we have a new intake system, and we offer a manual transmission as a non-cost option in that case to address the customers that really are longing for the interaction between man and machine with a clutch pedal and a good old stick shift.
We again improved the handling of the car, the suspension, so it handles so smooth and so easy on the racetrack.
It gives you all the sensation and the emotion somebody that likes to drive a car is looking for.
You have to get, I would say, the event of driving the car and hearing it and all these things, and that makes it so special. And these emotions are a part of the GT history and of the GT race cars and also the GT street cars, and we want to keep that also in the future.
You know, when we talk about the Porsche genes, we need a reference. A car in our current range that carries the code most clearly. And here it is, the new Porsche 911 GT3. Our motorsport-inspired cars are more than just a badge and a name. The new GT3 is built in the same facility as our GT3 Cup cars, created by the same team, tested on the same track. Its naturally aspirated 4-liter engine produces 500 horsepower and is virtually unchanged from the Cup car. The new GT3 uses intelligent lightweight construction, active rear axle steering, and an aero package led by the trademark carbon rear wing. So it handles like the Cup car too. In a sometimes sanitized age, the GT3 offers a driving experience which is completely unfiltered and pure Porsche. This is underlined by that fact that we will once again offer the option of a 6-speed manual transmission in the GT3. The 7-speed PDK comes as standard. Equipped with PDK, the new GT3 accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3.4 seconds. But a GT3 isn't just about the numbers. It's about that direct connection between car and driver. It's rare these days. GT3 customers really crave that feeling. So we've listened to them, and we will offer this GT3 with a manual. Whichever transmission you choose, you will get a road-going race car that feels truly alive. Speaking of race cars, it's my pleasure to welcome on stage a man who is not only a Porsche brand ambassador and a world endurance champion, but also a lifelong Porsche enthusiast and owner.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Porsche brand ambassador, Mr. Mark Webber.
Hi Mark, welcome on stage. So tell us, you're a racer. What do you think about the new GT3?
Well, I'm always excited when we have a new 911, but also with the GT in front. It always gives you a bit of goosebumps, to be honest. So it's a street car. It's with street plates on it, but it's racing heritage. So we're excited by that. It's got an incredible amount of performance. We know that we've had with the, even if you look back to the 70s, the 2.7 RS, the long history here to have these type of cars with race derivative backgrounds that we can put onto the road. That's what the customers love.
Mark, let us talk about racetrack and roads. How close does this GT3 feel to the GT3 Cup?
Well, it's unfiltered really. I mean, we have a very similar engine, of course, built in the same place by the same people from our Cup car, which is pretty exciting. And the engine obviously is a huge part of the driver performance and the interface for us, so we're excited by that. Obviously you have the choices for some lightweight construction as well. And also my choice, if I have a chance, which I've done on some of my GT cars personally, is to select the sports bucket seats to make it a bit lighter, things like that, give it the real race experience.
Yeah, now I have the $1 million question for you. PDK or manual? What do you think?
Tricky. I'm a PDK man. I know it's maybe a bit controversial, but I love the PDK. I mean, it's been developed on the racetrack over so many years, and it's super fast. I can't change gears as fast as a manual box, so the PDK does a great job. Also on downshifting, people forget that. It's upshifting, but also on the downshift it's very, very good. But what we do know is people have a big affection to the manual box and the emotion of this, so that's why they have a really nice choice to have that choice with the manual box now on the new GT3.